Shadow escapes and chaos breaks out, forcing Sonic and his friends into the biggest fight of their lives. Can they save Earth, or will everything be destroyed? Shadow began to wake up, slowly remembering who he was. Being stuck in a lab for 50 years was a long time. As he opened his eyes, soldiers surrounded him, ready for a fight. Shadow, a powerful hedgehog, smashed out of the glass tube where he was trapped. Moving faster than the eye could see, he defeated the soldiers easily. Shadow escaped the lab and realized he had been locked away for 50 years. The military couldn't stop Shadow, so they called Sonic and his friends for help. Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, known as Team Sonic, accepted the mission. They went to face Shadow, but were no match for his strength. Shadow defeated them and warned them not to follow him. Sonic, feeling challenged, chased after Shadow with all his speed. The two hedgehogs collided with such force that the entire city lost power. The blackout didn't last long, but the crash knocked Sonic unconscious. When he woke up, he was handcuffed to a steel pole. Meanwhile, Tails and Knuckles met at a small hideout to plan their next move. Commander Walter told them about Shadow's history. Shadow had been created by Professor Gerald Robotnik as the ultimate life form. He was locked away because his powers were too dangerous. Walter explained that Shadow's anger made him unpredictable, and stopping him wouldn't be easy. While they were talking, laser drones attacked them. A masked figure saved the team and later revealed himself as Agent Stone. Before dying, Commander Walter gave Sonic a special key, saying it was the most powerful weapon ever made. Sonic promised to protect the key. Agent Stone explained that Dr. Eggman wasn't behind the recent events. Team Sonic and Stone went to meet Dr. Eggman on his crab ship. Instead of fighting, they formed a temporary alliance. Eggman told them that Shadow had gone to the space colony Ark, a place tied to his past. On the Ark, Shadow remembered Maria, his closest friend, and vowed to get revenge for what happened to her. Shadow met Professor Gerald, and together they planned to destroy Earth. Team Sonic, Dr. Eggman, and Agent Stone went to the Ark to stop Shadow. Sonic and Shadow fought fiercely, while Eggman reunited with his grandfather. But Eggman betrayed Team Sonic and joined Gerald. Sonic and his friends barely escaped. Back on Earth, Sonic turned to Maddie and Tom for help. They came up with a plan to sneak into Gun's headquarters in London. Maddie and Tom disguised themselves as Gun officials to access the server room. Meanwhile, Tails used his gadgets to disable the crab ship, stopping Shadow and Agent Stone temporarily. On the Ark, Professor Gerald and Dr. Eggman found the vault containing another key. Protected by lasers, the vault seemed impossible to enter. However, Gerald and Eggman wore special suits to get through the defenses. Just as they reached the key, gravity systems malfunctioned, causing chaos. Sonic arrived just in time to stop a giant rock from crushing everyone, breaking the gravity system in the process. Agent Rachel grabbed the key, but accidentally handed it to someone she thought was Commander Walter. It turned out to be Tom in disguise. Shadow then took the key from Tom and gave it to Gerald, completing their plan. Sonic, angry and desperate, broke his promise and took the Master Emerald to gain more power. The news showed Eggman's floating crab ship, alarming the world. Meanwhile, Shadow started questioning Gerald's true motives. Gerald wanted to destroy Earth, but Shadow realized this wasn't what Maria would have wanted. Dr. Eggman disagreed with his grandfather's plan and decided to help save Earth. Shadow and Sonic, after a fierce battle, stopped fighting and decided to work together. They realized the only way to save Earth was to stop Gerald. With help from Eggman, Tails, and Knuckles, they dismantled Gerald's plan. In the end, Shadow and Eggman sacrificed themselves to save the planet. Peace was restored, and Sonic apologized to his friends for his earlier mistakes. They forgave him, and the team celebrated their victory. Tom recovered from his injuries, and everyone looked forward to a brighter future.